We had a wonderful autumn harvest festival last night. Beautiful, perfect weather, chilly games, activities, beautiful outdoor mass. Truly, truly, truly a wonderful night for our parish community. Most of the time, though, we don't refer to autumn as autumn. What do we call it? Fall for Jesus. He never leaves. Well, that was a delayed reaction, right? Fall for Jesus. He never leaves. One more time together. Fall for Jesus. He never leaves. Like it, right? You're going to use it. You know, Sam, you're going to use this, right? Right? Fall for Jesus. He never leaves. It's a simple, silly phrase, but it speaks powerfully to the faithfulness of God. He never leaves. And the scriptures this weekend remind us, powerfully proclaim to us, the faithful love from the beginning that God has for us, attentive to our needs, to all of our cares. And here's the opportunity and the struggle. Fall for Jesus, he never leaves. But in every relationship, it takes both parties to be faithful, yes or yes? It takes both parties to be faithful, yes or yes? So Jesus, he never leaves. And that's even our hopeful promise, that God is with us wherever we go. How comforting, how hopeful that the Lord is with us wherever we go. In whatever we do, God is faithful, he never leaves, amen? However, what about us? Because the relationship requires both parties to be faithful. Faithful to the Lord our God. Faithful to the giver of every good gift. Faithful to the relationship. Walking hand in hand with God. So how comforting that God is with us wherever we, he never leaves. And how do we use this autumn season? It's a silly phrase. Fall for Jesus. Deepen your relationship with Jesus. Challenge yourself to a more faithful, daily committed relationship to the Lord. And if God is faithful, and you are equally faithful, so to speak, then imagine more radiant, more than incredible, than the most glorious of the autumn leaves will be overwhelming the blessings of God in your life. Fall for Jesus. Why? He never leaves. So as we walk into this week, 3 simple thoughts. Number 1, really challenge yourself to a faithfulness in prayer, in mindfulness, in connection with the Lord each day. Literally take some time to spend in that relationship. We count on God's faithfulness, yes or yes? Challenge yourself to be equally faithful to the Lord. It can be as simple. Think about like in your offices. Many people will put a picture of their family to keep them mindful of their family, right? How do we put pictures, if you will, of the Lord in our lives so that we can be mindful of the relationship, the faithfulness to the Lord our God? Secondly, Monday is the Feast of Our Lady of the Rosary. At the end of Mass today, we're going to bless your rosaries. Mary is a model for us, especially in this month of October, of faithfulness. Again and again and again, she said yes to the Lord. And in so doing, she knew that the Lord was with her. Amen? Do something simple. Just carry a rosary with you. Or while you're driving along, pray a decade, 10 rosaries. Praying for yourself that you can be faithful to your yes to the Lord your God. And thirdly, in today's bulletin, you're going to see a whole packet of things. We actually use them for the fast and repurpose them for us, because the other day was the feast of St. Francis. We live in a world and in a country and in a time marked with very fragile peace. It's easy to take that for granted, peace, until it is no more? And how do we renew our commitment to be instruments of his peace, of God's peace every day, in our homes, in our places of work and schools, in our country, and fervently pray across our world? So in this packet, there are wonderful things like a window cling for your car. Blessed are the peacemakers, meaning we are consciously committed to making peace. Put it on your car. Let it remind you, and let it remind everyone else who sees it, that we need to work together, consciously, intentionally, to make peace. In that packet, you'll find other things, like the timeless classic peace prayer of St. Francis. You'll also find examples of ways for home, school, in our lives and in our world, that each of us can be instruments of that peace. Why? Because we desperately need that peace in our time, in our country, and God knows through our world. Amen? So fall for, oh, that was pretty weak. Fall for, he never, it's a silly phrase, but it speaks powerfully of the faithful love of God. And let's challenge ourselves to be faithful to the Lord our God and builders of a better world where peace and justice and mercy are for all people, now and forever and ever. Amen.